Hello and welcome. I'm Matthew from Rosie and Rosie, investment property specialist, helping you invest in property with confidence. Join us as we interview local experts in the real estate and associated industries and share with you the insights and practical tips to give you the edge when it comes to buying, selling or renting an investment property. Or, in today's case, when taking better control of your money. Today we're joined by Sarah Martin, Certified Money Coach at MYND Money Coach. Yep. Welcome, Sarah, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I appreciate not everyone watching owns their own home or an investment property, but it is something many people aspire to. And I also know of plenty of investors and homeowners who feel like they're not really in control of their finances. So, Sarah, thank you for coming today, and I want to talk to you about what it is you do at MYND Money Coach.
Okay, well, thank you. I do a few things. First of all, before I became MYND Money Coach, I was an advisor for a number of years. And what I found as an advisor, people didn't know the basics. They didn't have the foundations of their cash flow. So I did a lot of work with them to help them control their spending, to understand where their money was going and harness that, as well as educate them in investing and that sort of thing. So getting back to basics, stuff that we didn't learn at school. Mm-hmm. So with MYND Money Coach, I have budgeting and beyond. Budgeting beyond, I work with clients to help them understand, first of all, what their money story is. And we've all got a money story, and I do a little bit of work with that in budgeting and beyond. I then look at the financial health. We do a financial health check. We then have a look at where they stand financially, put in place a spending plan and plans for their money, and checking in on how their financial health is, whether they're saving money, whether they're needing to harness and create some surplus. Mm-hmm. So we do work around that. But the most important thing is putting in place a plan for their money to move them forward from where they are mm-hmm. to where they want to be. So that work's done through that part of my business. And then I've got the one-on-one money coaching, which is a deep dive in to understanding their money story. So it's a transformative package using diagnostic tools to understand where their money story is coming from, their habits and behaviours. So we all have a money story, mm-hmm. And I'll go into that in a little bit more detail later. So we do some work around that to see where they're at with their money story, and if we need to shift that behaviour, we take the steps necessary to shift the behaviour. And then finally is my aged care information, aged care fees and information, and help around navigating the aged care fees and the aged care arena. I've had personal experience with them. Mm-hmm. As an advisor, I actually specialised in aged care financial advice because I had, as I said, a personal experience, but a number of family members and friends. It's a very complex area. It can be quite confusing, and at a really stressful time, it's a lot of work to understand how it all works, what the fees will be, and how it's going to affect your family cash flow, whether one person's moving into care, the other person's staying at home, and what that might look like. So we do some work beyond just educating around the fees. We look into how that might affect the cash flow. So once again, bringing the budgeting and cash flow into it. Yeah. So that's what I do. Yeah. That's my business. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to recap, so there's budgeting and beyond. Mm-hmm. The transformation.
Yep.
What do you
one-on-one
call it?
money coaching, which is a transformational package.
And the aged care help as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. So with Sarah's going to do a series of videos for us, going over some of the key tips and tricks for taking control of your money. So keep an eye out for those, and we'll learn a little bit more about each of those different areas that you service. In the meantime, though, how can people get in contact with you, or how can they follow you on socials?
Oh dear, Okay, they can contact me. There's a few different ways of contacting me. Can jump on my website, which is www.mindmoneycoach, and that's mind with a Y. .com.au, and there's a contact on there. They can also do the quiz to start the process of understanding the money types.
Okay.
They can contact me through my phone number 0408 358 672, or email me sarah@mindmoneycoach.com.au.
Excellent. We'll put all those links and details in the description, and yeah, certainly check out the quiz on the website. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. Thank you again, Sarah, for joining us, and we look forward to having you back.
Awesome.
And thank you for joining us too. We hope you found Sarah's insights to be useful. If you have any questions for Sarah, I'm sure she'd only be too happy to hear from you, and likewise, we'd only be too happy to hear from you. If you've got any questions, queries or feedback, you can reach me at hello@rosieandrosie.com.au. It's been a pleasure having you with us. But it's time for us to go. Until next time, I'm Matthew from Rosie and Rosie, helping you invest in property with confidence.